What happened last time?
Last time on Blood Bowl, things happened. People rolled dice, and people fell down.
I
Well,
think the Nurgle tied somebody.
there's a good chance the Nurgle tied somebody. Actually, I may have won the last game. We're 2-3-0 either way. And
I'm
the
pretty sure the Wood Elves won.
Orcs are 1-1-0.
No, you won last week, because remember we thought you might actually win 2-0, and then that didn't happen. Or no, that's right, it was the cheeky thing at the end where they took the ball and tied it up with the shenanigans 2-die against blocks.
Oh, precisely 150 golden inducements. I wonder what's going to happen.
Babe.
Three babes.
Yeah.
I'm betting it's going to be 3 babes. Or a babe and a bribe.
I know that, man.
Could be a babe and a bribe.
It's a bribe and a babe.
You may want an extra reroll. Oh, he picked a
babe
wizard.
and an Apo.
Wizard. That's
So-
lame.
I thought about the Apo.
He's got
Actually,
level ups on.
If I would have had 180 in cash,
Well,
I
no,
would
he
have got a
could
loan
have
and
got,
roker.
like a gutter with skill.
Where's Rev?
You
I
can't
don't
have an
know.
extra gunner
Oh,
if
he
you
could
already
have
have
got a
full.
lineman with the skill. Fine. He could have got a mighty little lineman.
Already have. You can't get doubles. You can only get regular rolls on mercenaries.
We do not know where Rev is. Presumably
The star of the stream.
It's
sleeping or
only
eating or
like
something.
9 a.m. or something for him, so
He could be eating Vegemite for all we know.
he's eating roo steak.
Well,
And
it
drinking Foster's.
It is Saturday morning there, so he may have been out last night.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Wait,
In-
it's
in
already.
Natureland.
Well, he was probably doing some shark wrestling.
Yeah, probably.
Possible. He may have been attacked by a drop bear. We don't know.
Those drop bears.
But I can channel Rev with my bad Australian accent. Actually, no, I can't. Trying to get all your hopes up.
Do people like stink? Because you're gonna get stink.
I do not.
I hope everyone's okay with stink, because it's gonna happen.
Think, just like those dirty Queenslanders, they do that. Ha ha ha. I am Rev.
It's a spot on it. Spot on.
You totally channeling him.
Vegemite.
I don't think he's ever said Vegemite. It's not a word he's ever said.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's probably had to say Vegemite at some point because we wouldn't stop talking about it. At some point. He certainly did.
I'm fairly certain he doesn't actually eat food. I think his diet consists of coffee and amphetamines, so...
Oh, no,
Certainly
alcohol.
coffee. He's like always like
Oh,
running
yeah,
out for
alcohol.
coffee.
Coffee and alcohol.
Wait,
Probably both at the same time.
coffee, amphetamines, and alcohol.
IMO.
He may not have wanted to join tonight because
Elmo?
IMO.
his internet's still capped for another day or two.
Crikey.
You can't, like, you would have to get on the thing. Speaking of which, I've been retrieving data for like 5 minutes, so hopefully the server isn't being bad.
I just quit out of the game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like hoping it doesn't mess
Yeah.
with this game at all.
It'll probably say lost connection to tournament server. And then we're just gonna have to default the win to fake.
Yay.
What's taking so long to set up? Jeez. Faster.
I don't want to hear that from you, Havel.
For the stream viewers that haven't actually watched me play, I'm notorious for taking forever to do anything in this game.
I think we
That
like
he
took
is.
bets last time. On when you're... On when you would move.
Well, it's possible.
I don't really
Well, the
approve
fun
of.
game is to like bet on the outcome of the kickoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't approve of
Realistically, with like 65 people in stream, if we start betting on the outcome of kickoff events, it's just going to be a stream of every kickoff event in the game. How does one play with halflings? Carefully?
by
Or
moving.
recklessly, depending.
With a sense of humor.
Like,
Right.
I don't know that halfling play is careful. per se.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's a magic way to play any team. You gotta
Oh,
think
failed
about.
established. Boo. But at least I have this stream that I can look at.
So far, my halfling team has the lowest TV,
Does it? What did you put it at?
420.
I don't know.
You're crazy.
You didn't? Did you skip a tree? How did you do it?
One tree,
Yeah.
no rerolls.
That's.
Ouch.
He prices
don't
right
say-
at me,
You're crazy.
and I was
That's-
prices right at everyone else.
I don't know about a one tree.
Hey, true.
Not up.
It's Friar Tuck. I was.
Hey ladies, how's it going?
That's cool.
Hello.
Versus me, that means you'll get 90k in inducements, so you can have a babe, and I get.
It's
a
that
second
guy
free.
who plays rats, like the 7 other guys.
I
Yeah,
was-
guess who I'm playing next week with this team?
Guess
Me.
who I would have played if my opponent hadn't ditched me? Would have been some rats.
Oh boy, rats.
I blame Agent 355.
I don't. What's his circulation anyway? I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea. It's not that big. But he does make rats look fairly easy.
He's scared to play my high elves.
Well, your high elves are friggin' scary, man.
Well, I got a different one.
Oh, yeah, I have to remember I have a wizard.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You don't
I
have
was,
to.
I was having an IRC and he was like, I need a blah 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 Underworld team to play. And he's like,
What?
Who haven't you played? And he says, I haven't played Underworld or High Elves. And it's like, I have High Elves. And I like beating you, but no, he ignored me.
What's your fame right now, Fake?
Nada.
I don't know.
It's right there on the left. The star thing. Nothing. 0.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
What's wrong with High Elves? High Elves are a good team. Yeah, they are.
And 5 Agi is actually pretty good on elves. Because you can throw the ball really far and leap everywhere and
Yeah, I don't really know an elf that you wouldn't get it on.
be really obnoxious.
Okay, whatever.
Yep, that's 1 person banned.
What happened?
No, he's just like, High Elves are a loser team, and I'm like, whatever.
Don't like high elves, but they're a good team and I get my ass beat by them quite often. They're probably the elves I have the most problems with. For some fucking reason, I have no idea why. Well, I guess they're a really good defensive team. And on defense, they're not half bad either. Also, 5 Agi on a high elf team is really good, especially if you get it on a thrower.
Well, it's good on any elf.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what elf he'd say, oh, I wouldn't take this Agi on.
yeah. Think about it. 5 Agi and then you get safe throw. Then you never throw interceptions.
6 Agi is probably going to be a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a waste.
It's overkill.
Because no matter what, if you roll a 1, you pretty much, there's
Yeah.
no 0 plus, really.
Like, I mean, I guess technically you could throw
There is
long
no such thing
bombs
as a 0+, no.
at even,
And
but
you
even then.
dodge into a cage? You really felt like it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's really
It would
situational,
be
though.
smart. It would be smarter to take the regular roll instead of the agility and just get leap if you want to do that.
Yeah.
You got 5 agility.
If you have like 5 agility already, there's no
Like, I
reason
mean, I
to-
guess, like, if it was, like, your last skill, and, I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'd take a normal skill instead.
Maybe if it was, like, the last game, and like 5 people on the other team had diving tackle. I don't know.
Actually, pretty hilarious.
Well, it's pretty obvious that nobody has an opinion in stream chat, huh? Holy smokes.
I'm happy to see he's going to be playing Dark Elves. They're fun.
I was really hoping he was going to play something like Chorfs.
So
You
The
got
best
your
elves.
Skaven in the last marathon.
That's true. I'm
Hey, my BYO Bolt, where are you from? Just out of curiosity.
from Michigan.
He's from Finland.
Seriously.
Why you got to poop on Michigan?
I don't know.
Same reason you gotta poop on Finland.
I don't poop on Finland. I wish I lived in Finland.
SA, does that mean like South America?
I think that means awful.
Oh, well,
South America? Arkansas?
San Andreas.
Yeah.
South Africa? Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah, my money's on San Andreas.
Whatever. I mean, calling high elves crap isn't like a reason to ban a dude.
No, you can. Everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Except when the opinions are wrong. In this case, they are.
Hey,
Yeah.
SPP on a Nurgle Warrior.
I really doubt that you're the last white man in South Africa.
No, there's actually a pretty large number of white people in South Africa.
You have that, Rodder.
I will gladly take a free Rodder, thank you.
Well, that was weird. I thought I for sure I
Daft
saw the
Pumpkin is
animation
now
of,
now on the other team.
I thought I saw the Apple animation. I was like, what?
No, you
You
did
might
not.
have the rats as a Rodder.
Thank you.
Like Ernie Els, dude. I've seen that guy. He's
I
totally
will
white.
accept your gift.
Is that one niggled rat down?
But yeah, that was the niggled rat. They rolled a 13 on the injury roll.
Overkill.
No, it was
Yeah.
necessary.
I think, like, you're wasting your sixes a bit there.
Think so?
Yeah.
Good thing Rev isn't here.
Not supposed to do a GFI with a big guy.
Sorry.
You are. Obviously, why wouldn't you?
Because he didn't want me to.
I think not fake, Uratallone is just being a big baby. Also, no, you can't necro more than one player a match.
You can't have more than one Rodder from a match.
Nope.
Oh.
It's one player per match.
I was not aware of this.
At least that's... I can actually check the rule. But the way I remember it, it's like that. I can be pretty autistic about the...
Yeah, I was gonna say I prefer you to just talk at your ass, Walrus. That's my preference.
But I'm usually right about the rule stuff, because I read them way too much.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
I don't know why you get the idea. I mean, like, Dark Elves can be Elfie just as much as any of them.
Yeah, because
If you set
they've
them
got,
up right.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They've got 4 agi, like any other team, so they can...
Yeah.
They have the potential to bash, that's why you usually want to play them a bit bashier, because they can. There's nothing stopping you from throwing the ball.
And I throw frequently with my Dark Elves.
Yeah, once per match you can raise the dead. It's gotta be 4 strength or less, and not stunty or regen.
Yep.
I find it hilarious that was it. Who was it? It was that one guy who I played today, who killed Jacob had induced Zara the Slayer, and the guy killed him, and now he has Zara the Slayer on his team.
Oh wow.
Which I didn't know you could actually. I didn't know you could get star players.
Yeah,
on
neither did I. That's pretty cool.
I guess it doesn't really.
That almost makes me want to set up a lot of games against someone and have an entire team that's nothing but rotters named Morgan Thorg.
Well, Morgan Thorg is.
Yeah, you can't do him, but I'm sure you can come up with something good.
You could do like Irritable Sidewinder.
You could have all Sidewinders.
That would be pretty cool.
Can't you just name the rotter that?
Yeah, but
But it's
Yeah,
not
he
as
is the
much
wizard
fun
during the
then.
turn.
User joined your channel.
Oh, hey, Rep.
Hey.
It's actually Panda.
You mean
Fuck.
fake panda?
Yeah.
It's Sad Panda.
You want advice from me, Habbo, and yet you keep taunting me.
They,
Oh crap.
wow. No, once they keep their names if you get them on your team as rotters. Is it Fireball time yet?
You stream, FakeLife streaming, there we go.
Yep.
It's the.
I don't even know how you figure high elves are like the easiest elves.
I would think it's pro
I
elves
mean,
and
like,
dark elves.
pro elves are riskier, but I think they're easier to play. Like, you know, I guess it depends on what you mean by that.
I think, like. You don't get the.
I think if you don't take the stupid positionals like the assassin and the witch elf, the dark elves are the easiest to play.
Yeah, if you. Because, I agree
The
with
Witch Elf isn't a stupid positional.
No,
Witch
no,
Elf
like
is amazing.
But
a
the
challenging
assassin.
positional for like a newer player or whatever.
No,
But-
they don't need multi-block. Multi-block is dumb. Even on an
don't even-
assassin.
Don't get the assassin, it's bad.
If you're gonna get a goofy assassin for a goofy MHI team, just get him a strength up and a leap and it's fine.
Well, I guess the assassin, you could get him.
Well, the leap, I like the leaping stab too. I mean, it's like not likely to work, but it's something that could work. And then
Yeah,
you cause the turnover.
I haven't seen Dark Elf
But
team
like I
that
say, it's
doesn't
not something
start.
it's not something I put on my tournament teams. Just my goofy MHI teams.
Have you ever had, or rather seen a Dark Elf team that doesn't start, or rather doesn't get the Witch Elf?
Like
eventually-
at all? Or what?
Yeah, like at all, because I
No.
thought it was pretty standard fare for you to get
Yeah,
the...
you get a witch elf like either to start
Eventually.
or eventually. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
you
so
do.
good of a thing.
Yeah, and also, if you're good at playing humans, the Dark Elves are basically just upgraded humans.
Hmm.
I have to say, Elves are not the easiest teams to coach in Blood Bowl. Cause
Well, I think if you're gonna be that way, you could say I have this assassin for this ogre team I'm gonna play. But I mean, that's still a ridiculous premise.
yeah, like you pick one up eventually, but you don't want to start with it because you want to. Usually want to get the blitzers
Well,
first.
I tell you what, if the stab could get you SPP, then it would be totally different. And I would say it was a good thing to get.
A lot of, basically almost no one starts with a Witch Elf on Dark Elves.
Interesting use of the fireball.
The super standard Dark Elf start, which I would recommend to anybody playing Dark Elves, is 2 rerolls, no apothecary, 1 runner, 4 blitzers, everything else is lineman. That is as solid as it gets. You can pitch the runner and one of the blitzers to start with a Witch Elf. I would not think you're insane for doing that, but
Double O mana cripple, not really. I mean, you could throw to her if you like, but
Yeah, like the only piece on the team that I've seen that can give you some real problems with just hogging the SPP is if you get a runner early on and you aren't careful.
Like, the Witch Elf isn't the same thing as, like, the War Dancers on the Wood Elf team, because those in War Dancers,
well,
like...
another thing, like an assassin is kind of good for, is that people, like some people, like freak out about it, and if you know that they're that kind of
Yeah.
person, you can just like mess with them.
Yeah. War Dancer's best positional in the game, pretty much.
Yeah, you're not going to get too much argument about that. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah. Surprisingly good positionals, though, are also like Wood Elf catchers. I mean, maybe not quite as good as High Elf catchers, but still pretty crazy play.
Yeah, they can move, what, 11 squares out of the box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Like, the Werewolves, they're a really good positional, too.
So you know that piece of math of how you can do 2 TFIs to make a 4+ into a 3+ easier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing
That
about
came in
shadowing,
handy.
is people think it's bad because it's bad on an assassin. But like, if you had like a one-turner and you were looking for another, and you like had to field it on defense, just put shadowing on that guy, it'd be funny.
Also...
No, of course he had a lot of movement left. It's a gutter runner. Basically, the fireball bought him a touchdown.
Shadowing shouldn't cause you any problems. You can choose whether you use it or not. It's not like Frenzy. You don't have to use it if you don't want to.
If you had like a shadowing tackle guy, who had like a lot of movement, you could like, and you like went out to do that, I think it would be really good.
And I used the fireball there because there are 2 tackle zones on the ball, and I was able to hit 3 people,
It
and
was
I thought
fine.
that'd be
No,
better.
it worked great.
It's working out.
It looked weird at first, but now that
But you just didn't hit very many people with it, but whatever.
It worked
Yeah, I was
out
able
real
to get
great.
2 people, but I thought it was more important to get the ball away than use it on a big group.
Like
It was a good use.
I might have used a lightning bolt, but whatever.
You're
yeah.
in a good position to get a touchdown on his drive. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
It's my drive.
Yeah.
It is his
Sorry.
drive.
Well, the way it was sitting, it was
it's-
pretty much his drive.
Uh,
Before that lightning bolt, he was in a really good position to get
Fireball.
that ball and secure it.
Man, Habble, you're out of it today.
I'm not
Yeah, that
yet.
snake dodge kind of fucked me for a bit.
Yeah.
You shush your face, Walrus.
First, like, it was... Do I think that it was
Well,
fucking...
It works, but you'd have to like I don't, what order does it go in? Because you could like set both to ask,
Like, you should...
and then you could like only turn on your diving tackle if your shadowing failed, but I don't know what the order is. Either way, it's probably not the best idea.
Probably not. I wouldn't take diving tackle. Well, you could use... If you shadowing, and then he uses his dodge, and
Well-
then you use the...
Well, it would like if the order of operations was shadowing first, then you could just see if you succeeded the shadow, and if you did, don't diving tackle until you fail it.
I thought you were gonna foul Gunner there, like you had enough pieces to.
Yeah. I didn't. Probably should have considered it more than I did.
Well, you would have probably fouled with your leader otter, so I can see why you wouldn't.
Yeah. Are there any pieces that start with multi-block out of the box?
Nope.
No, only star players.
Yeah. It's pretty bad skill. Like
No,
even
death
on a
rollers
tree-
don't start
even
with
on a
it.
tree, it's not that great.
It's something you should be aware of, but not something you should be aiming to get right away.
If you were like facing an ogre in the last game, you could like pick it up on somebody.
I mean, there's a few pieces where you can actually get some use out of it, but
The trees, mummies are pretty good with it if they...
if you actually have a death roller, get it.
Yeah, on death roll it's pretty good, but I wouldn't get the death roller because it's not a good piece.
Make me sad.
It's an awful piece. Don't get the death
Maybe,
roller.
maybe that piece of Nurgle sitting on that field could think about it, but even then.
I wouldn't.
I
There's
already
like
got
200 skills. I would rather get on this Beast of Nurgle first.
Also,
Oh, I know.
if you wanna have fun, don't play dwarves. Play an actually fun team.
I like playing dwarves.
Like
so far.
dwarfs.
I
No,
have more fun
dwarves
with
are
dwarves.
as bad. No.
I have more fun with
Why?
dwarves than
What's
dwarves so
what's
far.
not fun about them?
Well,
Not
Oh,
starting with
dwarf
two
or
bulls.
chorf?
Either. What?
Not,
What?
not starting with two bulls is very not fun to start with or to play chorfs.
I
disagree.
can have fun with both of them, but I just like playing offensive-minded teams more.
It's
I think I'll
subjective.
do
Is my
better.
point.
well,
Play what you want to, and don't care what other people say.
yeah.
But whatever. I mean, I don't. I've played dwarfs. They're fine.
Walrus tends to tell everybody, "Don't play this or play this or this is best," and
So
by a sheer mathematical things, he's right on some of them, but at
So-
other times
I
it's
think
not necessarily
I,
a
I
fact-driven based thing. It's
So, like-
it can be a subjective thing where, yeah, okay, it's not fun for him. It may be fun for you.
well, Lars plays the
Also-
shit out of dwarves.
No, but he was saying don't play them. They're not fun.
well, a lot of people say they're not fun.
They're subjective. It's fun
Yeah.
is subjective. If you enjoy
I
it,
don't get
play
all
it.
the hate they get, but I can
Well,
see
they get
why
the hate
people-
because they
yeah.
have friggin' block and tackle everywhere, and that's really annoying for some teams.
In Ampelion. Jesus Christ, your passing dwarfs suck. They're like the fucking Cleveland Browns of Blood Bowl.
Man, just shot out of Cleveland out of nowhere.
It's pretty much deserved though.
Alright, so.
That's really
I think more like
obnoxious.
Detroit Lions, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, that works for me.
Okay, back a moment.
So before I knew anything, like, about, like,
User joined your
really
channel.
playing Blood Bowl,
Oh, hey, Rev. Oh, it's Amp.
I had
Oh, it's Metroid. Never mind.
I had a nag team that was dwarfs, because, like, I was, like, just playing, and I didn't, like, know anything yet. And, like,
Nobody
I
deserves to
kept
be
getting
called the
people
Cleveland
with
Browns.
my dwarfs, and they kept, like, leaving game, and I was, like, really confused. It's like, why do people keep leaving these games?
Oh, that's the other
And it's like,
nickel
I
gone.
realized, like, people don't like playing dwarfs enough that they'll just disconnect.
And that's my loner gone.
Excellent.
They're just out for a minute.
Dwarves.
It could be more than a minute.
Oh, like, Cleveland isn't even nearly the most losingest team. Like, I'm pretty sure.
What's the
Yeah,
worst?
my Panthers.
I
are
think it's
getting
probably
there.
like the Lions, honestly.
Yeah,
Sure
that's what I thought. That's why I said the Lions are more appropriate.
Well, you gotta poop on the Lions, bro.
I'm
My
not
they-
pooping on
Panthers
them.
are
I just
getting
think
that
it's
way.
true.
No,
I mean,
I
like,
think they're doing worse than the Lions are. But
Not
I
pooping
think
on
the
them. They
losingest
just
team
well,
was
here,
the
let's
Cardinals.
look it up. Heck, why
No,
not?
the Chiefs. Last year was the Chiefs. You don't want to be a Kansas City Chief.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. Fine. I won't want to be one.
I'd like to be like the third string quarterback on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair. Just get paid to be there, not paid to play. Okay, fine. Just hold the clipboard.
Or
You
I
know
could
what?
be-
I'd honestly take that job.
I could be like the place kicker. They don't get hurt very much. The punter, you might get hurt though.
And back.
So you know what's the best team in the NFL?
Currently the Ravens.
No, I'm not talking about
No,
stats.
not currently anymore. That was past.
They're still the reigning Super Bowl champions.
Who's
Didn't
like,
half their team retire?
Still the current reigning Super Bowl champions. Hasn't been another Super Bowl yet.
that doesn't. You're insufferable.
Aren't I though?
Chiefs,
The long word.
then the Jaguars, then the Dolphins, then the Eagles. Those are the
Huh.
bottom 4 teams.
Who would you reckon had the highest winning percentage?
Of all
Like
time?
of all time, yeah. You probably won't get it right.
The Miami
San
Dolphins.
Francisco 49ers.
I feel it's
Giants.
a good question because of what you how you phrased it. I was gonna say Patriots, but I don't think that's accurate. Oh wait,
It's-
are we saying most games won or
No,
best
it's not
winning
most
percentage?
game ones. It's like, well, actually, it's both. Turns out.
I'll go with the Bears
It is, yeah.
because of
Man.
Coach Ditka.
Well, just
It-
because of
it's-
like
The
the
Bears.
50s, I think, actually, more
Yeah, it
than
all depends on
Ditka.
how
Yeah.
far you go back, because that's why the Lions will never be the losingest team, because right before the Super Bowl era, the Lions were amazing for like 10 years straight.
I'm
Never's a very strong word there, buddy.
Yeah, I guess historically speaking, the Tampa Bay has the worst record.
Man, don't shit on
Well,
Tampa
they have
Bay.
the worst
God,
like
Tampa.
season. But they're the worst like all-time percentage.
Yeah, worst percent, all-time percentage.
Yep.
Where's your link? I'm just
User
curious.
joined your
To
channel.
look at it.
Oh, hey, Rev.
Hi, user.
Oh, it's Trivium.
It's still not Rev. But
Eventually,
hey,
maybe.
Trivium, what's the other thing?
I'm gonna keep trying.
That's where I got my list from.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I saw that, but I couldn't get the slideshow to work right.
I used to play
I thought you were
Tampa
gonna
Bay
pass
in,
right there.
in like one of the old
Yay!
Oh wow,
Madden games.
Detroit's only 25th.
Carolina Panthers are only 26.
I guess they were like barely playoffs for all those Barry Sanders years.
You know they made the playoffs like 2-3 years ago, right?
It's
Yeah, I
funny
know.
that the Saints are the 28th worst team.
What's
It's
the
just
best
funny
team?
to me.
Oh yeah, the Saints were like horrible for like a
The
long
Saints were
time.
the Saints for the longest time.
Bengals, yeah.
Where are the Rams?
Dude,
18th. That's
I'm just happy that
disrespectful.
my
Hey,
That
they
is
even have like a
respectful.
26.
they even have like a winning record.
the fucking Bengals rule. But
Yeah,
no,
it was, in a direct comparison between the Browns and the Lions, though, it's the Browns that have a better record.
also,
Redskins 16th. That's pretty good actually.
I'm surprised the Jaguars are up there at 17.
Yeah, the Browns like were really good like in the 50s and stuff too, and then they were good in the 60s, and then they were good in the 80s.
Yeah.
But I guess it also depends on what you call the Cleveland Browns.
I'm surprised Patriots are only 11th actually.
Because like, are the Cleveland? Are you talking about Cleveland slash
the-
Ravens? Are you talking about the new team?
No,
The-
I think it's
the Patriots
different
used to be a joke.
because Ravens only have 250 games played according to this.
I guess that's as the Ravens.
Yeah, and they're definitely counting like all the Browns that were
Yeah.
called Browns, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Because they certainly don't do that in baseball.
Yeah.
that's pretty close.
Well, the Tennessee
Really? The
Titans are
Cowboys
really the
are number
Houston
two?
Oilers.
Well, you hate sports,
Really?
Panda Cripple? Like, this is like a sports video game that we're watching. But alright, I can stop.
one more NFL thing. The Miami Dolphins rule because they got Ocho Cinco. Just saying.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently. I was looking at the roster for. I remember in the 2012 version of Madden, Ocho was on the Bengals, but according to Wikipedia, he's in the Miami Dolphins right now. It was the Finnish one, so it could be out of date.
You know, Lone Wolf, I'm like way out of the loop on like basketball because I like don't know who any of those dudes are.
A Canadian
none of
was
them.
drafted first overall in the NBA this year.
Oh. Yeah, he's
It's the first time it's ever happened.
There's an American
We're
soccer
happy.
team owned by Nintendo. I know that the Nintendo owns the Mariners of baseball.
Someone caught it.
I want to know why there's
I think
not
that
a,
should count for like half an SPP or something.
Nintendo. Like Disneyland, except for Nintendo Land.
I would go. Well,
You know
I would
people
go
be
if it
all
was
over
for
that.
me
I
to
was
go.
going to go as well.
Giant Marios and
Oh,
Koopas
crap.
and
Oh, has he seriously changed back to Chad Johnson?
Yeah.
A couple years
I have to
ago.
put good players on the line now.
And the NFL
I like
was not
Ocho
happy
sorry.
so
about
much
that.
more.
Actually, the NFL.
Just
My
because
Beast
it's
of Nurgle will give
ridiculous.
them a hug.
Does anybody else find it hilarious that the NFL has any opinion over what guy's name is?
No, actually, it's a legitimate concern because of all the jerseys
Marketing
made and
stuff,
all
yeah.
that marketing. Yeah, it's a ton of lost profits.
You mean a bunch of profits that he doesn't see a dime for?
He signed his contract. He got paid.
But dude,
Who cares?
why would you
are
not
making millions. It's not our fault. You can't. Most football players aren't smart enough to spend it wisely and not go broke 5 years after they get out of the league.
Most football players, the reason that
Like
stat
most
is the way
sports
that it
people,
is,
like in general, do that.
the reason that that stat is the way that it is because 85% of football players don't make nearly what people think they make. People only hear about the top 10 or 15% contracts. The greatest majority of players play
You
two
know
to
what?
three,
I bet you.
two to,
I
two
bet
to 4
you.
years, and they don't even make $1 million a year.
Like I agree completely with what you're saying, and that definitely is a bit of it. But I bet the percentage is still pretty staggering for like millionaires who still go broke.
Also, I like how like a normal NFL player makes more money like a fucking game than I get money in a year. Saying how much you guys
Like
pay for those
people who
guys.
come into sudden wealth, like very rarely keep it.
Yeah. This man knows what he's talking about.
That does sound like a fun time.
You had a spare for this game?
I didn't think so, but I mean, if I did, then I guess I did.
Yeah, you probably got leftover routers from before you bought your Pesticores.
So did anybody else join the King of the Halflings yet? Other than Walrus?
I joined.
I mean, like, to
Oh,
fill
no.
the final 3.
There's only 2 spots left. Artie, I think, just joined. He's Lion Guild, I think, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Artie's the other one. But yeah, 2 more slots left. Kenora Community has a page for it. And yeah, come try your luck.
Come on, Blood Bowl account login.
Are you already going to go in and 2-die against me?
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
here we go. When's the date? I want the date for this first, actually.
That'll do it.
And past that, tentacles.
Could you click on your beast for me, pretty please?
What are we talking about?
I just wanted to see how close he was to another level.
See how close he is to another page of stats or skills.
Another strength up.
Right.
He would cackle gleefully if he rolled it, and then he would quickly grab block and thank the heavens.
No, I
have the scariest piece in the league.
So back to the money thing. Here's average salary per position. So yes, there are gonna be some below, some gonna be above.
Is it like 180 or something? Probably way higher for quarterbacks, way low for linemen.
I'm actually a little surprised.
The
So
linemen are
quarterback
the
average
best
salary
pieces.
is just under $2 million.
Yeah, you got to count in backup quarterbacks.
Yep,
They average
just
about
under
$1
2
million a
million for
year.
average salary. I wish it was the mean or the median. The median actually be a better guess, a better thing of it, because especially for quarterback, because their salaries, the star salaries are huge.
Yeah. It's the same with all those positions, though, really.
Yeah, but defensive end 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can buy that.
Offensive lineman 1.25.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that quite offensive.
Defensive tackle 1.25. Cornerback
Walrus, that was
1.2.
terrible.
You realize that the minimum is like 650 or 750K, something like that.
I'm sorry, you're making 650K a year.
Right, but what I'm saying is you missed the important part of my point was that the average length of service or of career in the NFL is 2 to 4 years for most players. So making 1.25 million a year for that many years is great and all, but it does not set you up for life. And a lot of them have physical problems for the rest of their life because of what happens.
He put the boot in.
I'm not saying they are set for life. I'm saying they don't know how to manage their money a lot of time, and they blow through it significantly faster than they should.
Family and friends.
That's absolutely accurate.
If you gave most people, I don't want to say most because a lot of people are stupid.
Wow, things have gotten really chippy in this game. Let's probably pay attention to it a bit.
If you gave a lot of people money like that, they would know. I don't feel they would squander it, and I think that especially a lot of people would be like, okay, I need to manage this. This will help. This isn't going to make my life, but this will help my life.
Well, like, who are we talking about?
I'm
Are
totally
we talking
lost.
about like you and me? Because you and me are like older.
Let's say someone 25, because
see,
a lot of times
Wait,
that's
is Panda like fucking 50 years
that's
old
the
or
problem,
something?
though. The average age of the NFL, a person starting in the NFL is 23 years old.
I thought Panda was pretty young.
You give
I
a
don't know.
23-year-old $1 million and change, and they're gonna blow through it. It's just
But you are
simple
pretty
human
young.
nature.
Fucking question.
no. I don't know actually. Panda Cripple. I think this is just the base salaries.
The old adage that a fool and his money are soon parting. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
Panda.
will
So
say
that's
that
why you
I want
give
to
me
be
all your money.
I want to be a kicker. Okay. Well, let me rephrase. Chris Clue makes $5 million as a kicker. Granted,
What are
he's
you talking
awesome.
about? The kicker is awesome. Like, you're on the pitch for like, or rather a field in your America
Yeah, but
stuff.
how often does he get blamed for losing the game when he doesn't make a kick?
Exactly.
Well, you can
Kickers
just
have
Well,
the
the punter actually doesn't take a lot of blame.
He's the punter.
The kicker
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
well, the
least
punter, yeah.
job security in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Like a punter, you're doing okay, really.
Except when there's an angry fucking defensive back or linebacker or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
true.
that.
I think
is true.
the punter definitely gets hit more than
A lot
like
of
place
times
kicker.
you can they'll take soccer players.
Yeah.
There'll be soccer player goalies in college, and they couldn't get to a pro team, or they didn't want to go to whatever to Europe or South America.
Ooh,
And
Panda
they'll-
Cripple, you're correct. The most points scored in a career is by a kicker. It's because of some really weird rule about points scored.
Yeah, I think the kick returner is actually the worst job in the whole fucking NFL.
It's
Bo Jackson.
the ultimate smear the queer.
Oh, yeah, because they can go full
you
speed.
who's talking, make a joke.
Well, you can go. Oh, belt.
Hey,
Been talking.
can I
We
get some
talking to me?
powers, like in between games?
He's been talking shit about.
What in between
fucking-
games?
Just just do a little pruning.
I might be a belt. Should go away because he's been talking shit about high elves. Don't approve of that.
Well, now he's talking shit about Panda.
I don't care what he says about me.
I still get to talk shit about Panda, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Again, I don't care what you say about me, but you can talk shit.
I've earned that right. I've let him beat me up a few times in the game.
But I want to know why Panda always misclicks on my guys.
I have a shitty mouse. I'm sorry.
Come here
That's,
and
what else
stay
can
a
I say?
while.
Oh, can I talk about my halfling game that I played earlier today?
Sure.
Oh, thanks, Panda Cripple.
So it was
You're
turn
not all
16,
bad.
and I was
I
down
take it
by
back. You're
1
not bad.
point. Okay. Was down by 1 point. That's a thing. I was down by 1 point, and I had the ball on my guy who hadn't moved yet.
Stop. How many points were you down, dude?
It was the game ended 1-0.
Alright,
And
carry on.
I had the ball, and I was just about to throw the lineman. I mean the halfling, and I fucking misclicked on the halfling who had already moved, who was the guy who handed the ball over to the would-be ball carrier and goal scorer, but I fucking misclicked on him, and then I threw the wrong fucking halfling halfway down the pitch, and then he managed to actually fucking land.
And he landed and everything.
Yeah, and he was in touchdown scoring range too.
That's better than
fucking
scoring a
pissed.
touchdown, dude. Come on.
Fucking. And
That's
I
that's
swear,
a story you'll be able to tell your grandchildren.
I was fucking sure I clicked on the right halfling, but apparently I didn't.
The amount of times I've had that happen to me because the area that you can click on a halfling is bigger than the halflings themselves, and so you can misclick a lot with them.
I'm just gonna be a little racist here, and I'm just gonna say all the halflings look same to me.
Actually, the halflings have like some of the most variety of like anybody.
Probably.
I mean, they do. You can have different tones of them. They have different like features on their face.
They all look the same to me. I can't do
But I
anything
mean, they really
about it.
look. They really have a lot more variety than like almost any kind of player in Blood Bowl.
Yeah,
I don't
sorry,
like
but
my booby wild guy being a dick.
you understand I must foul him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a real game here. It's the thing.
Hey, Fake, can you give someone else moderation privileges in this channel? Maybe Panda.
Maybe a certain walrus.
Either one would be pretty good.
I think you should give us both moderation privileges.
I only need it for like 2 minutes.
Two plus 5+ is easier than like yeah.
Hi, Chili Dusk.
Hola.
It's a circle jerk with a gutter runner in the middle.
It's gonna be squash the gunner in a second.
Yeah, pretty much.
You remember earlier in the week when you wondered why people root against you?
I don't think Yura ever wondered why people rooted against him.
He did. He was actually seemed quite upset about it.
Huh.
Well, this is about the only thing I can do right now to stall.
Oh no, like I don't like question your tactics. Like it's a smart tactics. If it works, it works. But this is why people don't love rats, and why a rat that's in first place with a bunch of skills, people are one don't particularly love the idea of playing, and two, if they can see him struggle a bit, it's not a terrible thing.
At least I'm going about it like a smart way. Like, instead of taking the 6+, I took the 2+, 2+, 5+, because I thought I had better odds that way.
Hey, Kittens, wait until Rev comes, and then you will have a person to talk rugby with. He loves his rugby.
Wait, I can channel Rev.
Hey,
Rugby.
cool. You can like curse this guy out and finish, and he'll understand.
Seriously? I wanna talk Finnish.
I see what you did there, Zitha.
You could make like
Where's
a parody video of like the old
Where's
Wasteman
that
song.
fucking racist joke he said? There's a gypsy, an Estonian, and a Russian sitting in a car. Who's driving? Probably the one who stole the car?
That's horrible. If that's
But
the
it's
actual
true.
punchline. If that's the
Jeez.
punchline, that's horrible.
I don't actually know the joke, but that I'm guessing it's somewhere along those lines. Dude, what's the punchline to the joke? The
Same concept.
Oh, don't
Please.
worry. If when Rev gets here, you'll get all the rugby you could ever want. Man, stompy. And it worked.
I wonder where all
We finally dealt
your
with him.
players are.
Was that his one-turner?
No, that was his wrestle
Yeah.
strip baller.
He doesn't have a one-turner on this team, does he?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Every
Yeah,
one of his
this is
gutter
pretty
runners is
diesel.
obnoxious in completely different ways, but no one-turner.
I'll laugh at horrible, politically incorrect jokes any day. I don't care.
We are slightly politically incorrect.
No, slightly about it for me.
Panda's just a dick.
I am. I will admit this freely.
Well, he finally delivered the
His-
punchline. He told the front part of the joke, and he didn't say what the punchline was. Of course, I'm not going to laugh.
His Panda's name in real life is actually Steve Polychronopoulos.
Nobody else gets that.
We're
You're
glad to
dating
meet
yourself.
your
You're
stamp
dating
of
yourself.
approval.
Is their fault.
Is there a way to start off with more than one Pestigore on a Nurgle team without giving up 2 rerolls, 4 warriors, and a beast? No. Blitz and then do the math.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, hey. At
User
least it
disconnected
wasn't
from your channel.
triple bow.
Trivium didn't like our racist jokes.
Yeah.
He finished
Stay a
too.
while.
This guy has the best luck. Most of what he's doing isn't actually that difficult for Skaven. In all
But
honesty.
yeah,
Maybe he
but
didn't
maybe
like.
he's still a lucker.
Maybe he
noob.
didn't like the guys, like Finn hating or whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ura does have the best luck. Oh,
He does all right.
yeah. It is fucking Ura. He's a lucker noob. I guess you could say he knows how to play the game, but I won't admit that. I refuse to acknowledge his skill. Of
You've
which
called me a
there
good
is
player
none.
before, Walrus.
Well,
Will
I
you-
take it
will
back.
You, will you acknowledge his skrill?
I acknowledge that you're good at rolling dice.
Unleash the base. Whoop whoop whoop.
I predict pain.
Are you sure you have enough players in your cage, Fake?
Dive into that.
It would have been perfect if you failed the GFI.
That's what I was thinking too.
No, I didn't say dive into that until after I succeeded at the GFI.
Now
Because
that
otherwise
is-
it would have been horrible.
Now that is a challenge, Diamond.
Stay a while and listen.
You gotta do the voice, man. Otherwise
I can't
it's
do it. I can't. Fake's really good at it. I'm not.
fake. Do your Deckard Kane impersonation.
Stay a while and listen. Leah, stop destroying the world.
I don't think the mouth cover was necessary, but alright.
Now you just sound like.
That's how you do Bane, yeah. Bane is you cover the mouth.
Or you get a cup.
Yeah, it's
You
basically
actually
the
sound-
same voice but with a mouth cover.
That sounded like Day 9 doing the Bane voice. What it sounded like. In Christ.
At any
Oh, this is
point,
my wrestle guy.
at any point, you can fail to dodge into my cage. At
thought it was my
any
wrestle
point
spell.
in time.
Well, at least he
Fucking
isn't,
you're a
at
go
least he
fuck
isn't
yourself.
triple powing it.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the if you wanted to call part of it lucky. Like when he was doing it earlier, it was with the wrestle guy, but he wasn't getting any pushes. It was all fucking knocking him down. That was pretty fortunate.
Oh, you don't say.
I do say.
So I don't want to say it, but there's something cheeky too. And I think you. Yeah, you say it.
Well, he just wanted to push him closer to the end zone.
Yeah, because you're a nice guy. He wants to help.
You gonna surf him?
Yes.
I was a bit.
Raise your hand if you're surprised.
Well, no, I won't surf him. I'll put him down here because I
Yeah,
got the
just
POW and I'm
allow-
okay with that.
Plus, he might kill him. And that'll be
Now the
SPV.
question is, do you score or not?
Right. No.
Was sudden.
It doesn't look like there's any imperative to score.
Have you seen my gunner dodges today? He
They're
could
bound
fail a
to-
pickup sometime.
Dodge into that, motherfucker.
I was gonna use my storm vermin.
What, and just plow into 3 tackle zones?
Yeah.
And Pestigore being there makes that more difficult. Hey, tentacles didn't do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Fucking finally.
Wow, it's outrageous luck there, huh?
Oh wow. It's a surprise that you managed to not fucking roll the millionth fucking 6 in a row here.
It's the thing about luck. It's
I've
a
had
bitch,
to roll
it cuts
5
both
to dodge
ways.
into the cages. Thank you very much.
Still, how many have you made?
Most of them.
How many's most of them?
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's like 3 too many. Didn't roll a single fucking skull either.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you knocked
I've had
him
to
down.
reroll
Like, how many times did you knock him at? Like minus 3. You knocked him down like twice.
It's the guy's job.
Yeah, it
Jesus
is.
Christ.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it's kind of lucky, but it's the
kinda
guy's
lucky?
job. Like that's why you build
Ooh,
that piece
which
that
player
way.
died?
For that.
Wouldn't have-
Line rat with a niggling injury. Not
Oh, okay.
something he cared about or anything.
Oh, what does the National Rifle Association have to do with football?
He said L. It was like L the whole time.
The like bad joke that someone already said.
Ah, I see.
I like how I put the kick rotter not in the right zone. Oh well.
I don't think so, kittens.
Pestigore is actually the best positional in the game. No, but they're good.
I think the...
It's hard to
I
beat a
think
word
the
answer.
No,
Oh,
I think a
wow.
halfling with leap.
Well, there goes any hope for it.
Yeah.
Definitely halfling with leap. Best positional.
User joined your channel.
Can I get
Oh,
a
hey,
level out
Rick.
of this game? Can I?
Can you? Let's find out.
I can.
Apparently you
Can I get a
can.
what?
You wanted a level. Well, there's still MVPs to think about. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Return
I almost
16
failed your
foul.
beast by mistake.
Almost what?
I almost failed the beast because I was gonna negative 3D him.
Oh.
Miss.
Yeah, he's down already.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
No.
Hello.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah, join,
streaming.
join Skype. We'll be in Skype.
Oh, well, I
Foul
can't even do
appearance.
that. Alright, GG.
Good game. Hey, the Nurgle got a draw. That's surprising.
I'm still undefeated. I'm alright with that, I guess. Now I'm
Habble.
tied for first.
Want to approve, Habble?
Ball dropped.
Yeah,
Bloop, bloop.
I can do that.
And then we'll figure out what we're doing for game 2.
I can play like Food Ninja against Panda or something.
Let's hope I get 30k. At least.
If there's like not another thing going on.
Oh. If only
Oh,
he'd
my
actually...
line right an MVP, so I get a kicker.
If only
There
this
you
guy had actually done anything, then...
I will not buy that liner. Loner.
So I just get to buy him for free, I guess. Right?
Yeah. You gonna keep him? You already had a spare.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are validated.
I'll keep him and I can
Also-
fire him after. If I decide I don't want him. Let me think.
But if he's not costing you TV, then... Or does he?
Oh, he'll cost TV. It's just he doesn't cost me money to sign on now, I believe.
Gunner Hunter rolls a 7, so he gets sidestep.
I'll fire him later if I don't want him. Okay,
Lineman
Daft
rolls
Pumpkin.
a 6 and a 4. He gets kick.
And I have Nurgle Warrior that rolled normals, he gets block. End of story. No, he doesn't cost 0 TV, he costs 40 TV. Let's see what I've got for...
There's a really good chance the next game the beast might get a level.
And I have exactly enough money to get a Roger, so I'm not gonna have a spare, so that's sad.
So, the rats, I have... I just wanted to check and make sure I didn't have anything on my other rotters like niggling or terrible injuries. I don't. So this rotter's going to go. The rats, thank you for temporarily being a player on our team.
Feed into the beast.
And it looks like I should be buying reroll number 3.
No, don't do it.
It's a solid plan.
Why?
I'm up to 1340 TV now.
Wow, what a lucker noob.
Yeah, I think I
Roger's
just...
150 worth of TV.
Yeah, third reroll time. We'll get Pestigore number 4 later.